Team Fanboy here with our 6th invite winning deck profile so far. And we have just an idiot who has to show up in every Brett profile. And we have Frank. And so Frank, what did you play?
Well, I played the absolute scum, Universe 6 cabba.
Scum is an understatement.
Just all around, just love it due to its play style, just absolute aggression. It's just the thing that I go for in Dragon Ball.
Brilliant, nice choice. Yeah, so that's the leader. What does it do for people that don't know?
So basically, you awaken really early in the game. Every Universe 6 that you play gains 5k automatically, which is amazing just for the early rush. And you can choose to take a life if you want to go for that more aggression, which is just amazing, to be honest. On the Awaken side, it's untap 2. When it attacks, you draw a card. And one of the things that actually saved me in prelims multiple times, if your opponent's tapped out, just whenever they're tapped out, it gains 5k.
Jesus.
And this makes it just so much more easier in the combo. And also one of his other skills is just when your opponent attacks with the leader, if all their energy's in rest, you can stun 2, which is just, it is ridiculous.
Yeah.
It stops them from rushing you down. And also just a handy little bit of draw power. Whenever I tap one of their cards, I can draw a card.
It's not brilliant auto, isn't it?
Yeah, just all around amazing.
Cool, should we get on to that?
So first I play 4 Caulifla, 1-drop.
Makes perfect sense.
Good first turn card, can't be KO'd by skills, and when you play it, you look at top 5, add a blue or yellow Universe 6 from to your hand. And obviously it's just another evolved target for the 4-drop Caulifla.
Yeah, cool.
Next I play 3 of the 1-drop KOs.
Yeah.
Same skill as the Caulifla, can't be KO'd by skills. I only run 3 just because the auto is kind of situational in my opinion.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, when you play it, you can add a blue or yellow Universe 6 from your drop area with a cost of 3 or more and add it back to your hand. But most of the time I find it when I play this card, I won't have a target in drop area yet. But it is still handy for the occasional, just adding back the promo Kefla, as you'll see later on.
Cool.
Next I play 2 cabba.
Just that extra little bit of draw.
Yeah. This actually helped me in some of the games in the prelims. Well, and again, it's another target for the 2-drop KO, which you'll see in a moment. Yeah. Like that's what I think this deck needs, though, just a bit more draw power, and it'll just be like tier 0, like or something like that.
Oh, we don't want another Super Shenron situation.
Next up, I play 3 of the 2-drop cabba. I think this is actually just an amazing card. I've been debating now and again to bump it up to 4. So from the auto, it's just when you play it, look at top 7 cards of your deck and choose up to 2 blue or yellow, Universe 6 and add them to your hand. And if you added one, you discard one. So it gives you that bit of filter. And his other auto, when you play it, if you have Planet Sidala on field, you can basically stun one of your opponent's battle cards, which is pretty good. If they try and get the big guys out early, you can just punish them for it. Next, play 2 of the 2-drop Caulifla.
So Awakener.
I only play 2 just because I feel like if you run more, it's kind of putting pressure on yourself to take more life than you should. Like with its other take life effect, you can tap one of your opponent's energy, which is really helpful.
Yeah.
But you mainly use it, for me personally, as a target for the 4-drop Caulifla. I shall just take life with the leader's skill.
Cool.
And next, one of my favourite cards in the deck, the 2-drop KO. So essentially just when you play this, it's essentially the 2-drop green cabba from the old veggies. Except you can only play a 2-drop cabba or Caulifla from top 10. all round, when you play this with the Planet Sidala, it's a draw, and you're getting bodies on the field as well, which is just really good. Next is super combos.
But just self-explanatory.
Just standard in the
5
deck.
life or less though.
Yeah. 2 Champ of the Trickster.
Ridiculous card.
I kind of like this. I didn't really use it much in prelims. I think I used it once in 5 rounds. But it's just a good little utility to have there, just to punish your opponent if they do
Stop
something.
any big bombs.
Just if they try to do something pretty greedy. So for the 4 drops now, 2 of the promo Kefla. With this, you can get one of the best turn 2s ever. You can get this to a 34k dual attack on turn 2, which is just amazing. Obviously, due to how busted it is, you can only have one on the field from its skill.
Yeah.
But it's understandable. This helped me quite a lot in the early game, just to put that added pressure to make it easier. Next, I play 3 of the Kefla from Uncommon. All around, pretty good card. A rival for 1 yellow.
Yeah.
And if you have Champ of Vados out, this is just amazing. So from the first auto, when you combo with it on your opponent's turn, you can force down one of their energy. And its second auto, when you play it during your turn, you can switch one of their battle cards to rest mode and negate it, and negate the skills. Which, again, just another way to punish your opponent if they try to get too greedy on certain plays.
Yeah.
Now to some of the just all-round best cards.
Yeah, definitely.
4 drop KO, standard in the deck.
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards this one more, just because you can bounce one of your opponent's battle cards, and it's critical as well. Which is critical in this meta is just like amazing. Play 3 of the 4 drop Cauliflas. If I had a 4th one, I would play 4, but I feel like 3 is a pretty good number. So with the extra draw power that I added in, you're bound to see this quite often, and with the searchability. And when you play this, you can tap down one of their battle cards or energy, which is just amazing on the aggro. Next is undoubtedly the best card in the deck. The 4 Champ of Vados. Basically, you a rival for 1 yellow, and its main skill is reduce the combo cost of all Universe 6 in your hand by 1. Just makes the aggro with the Chaos in Cauliflas just unbeatable, near enough. You can have a field of 4 drops, like 3 4 drops by turn 2.
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous.
Dumb. It's so dumb.
Next, I play 1 with the 7 drop Kefla. I'm thinking of dropping this from the deck.
Does it just not feel useful?
No, like, out of all the games, I'd never used this. It was either just charge fodder or just something to combo off or something for a rival.
Yeah, cool.
I can see it being useful because Barrier and Aegis is a good combo. And you can, I believe it's stun 3 of their energy.
Yeah,
or
it's stun 3 when you activate Aegis.
Yeah, it can be useful. But I'm thinking of dropping this from main as I've run one in Sideboard already.
Yeah.
So
you feel like it's more of a, you want to go more of a control route, you should run that.
Yeah. Next up is just standard in blue.
Standard 4 bean.
Senzu beans.
Yeah, simple enough.
Just as a wise man once said, if you're playing blue and you're not running 4 Senzus, you're playing blue wrong.
Yeah, pretty much.
Negates, I play 3 time magic.
Easy enough card to play.
This saved me against Shenron Ramp because he got Hero Revive out on me on my turn 5, and he gave it triple attack with Shenron's skill.
And you stopped it from standing with that.
Because when he shuffled my hand back, I got one of these off of the draw, and to be fair, I got lucky by getting this. But it's understandable that the guy got a bit salty from it. And last 2 cards.
2 planets $1.
All round amazing card. You just get so much value from it. So when you play it, you can play a 2-drop Universe 6 from your hand that's cost 2 or less. When you play it, you draw a card. Its other skill is when it's placed in drop areas, so just when you play another field spell on top of it, you search top 5. It's just more searchability in the deck. It's just really good.
Cool. Does your side deck now, man?
Onto the sideboard. I play one more Kefla.
Yeah, cool.
This is just in case I go up against certain matchups where it kind of shuts down my aggro. So I basically lean towards this more, just for the extra defense. 2 Frost Deadly Poison.
Same reason as the Kafra, I'm guessing.
Yeah, like essentially our version of Bloodlust.
Yeah, it's a much better Bloodlust though.
And as well, like it untaps one and you draw one as well from it if it's your opponent's turn. I've sided this in a lot during the prelims, and this did save me when they get some of the big guys out. Next up, 2, I think, kind of standard.
Crusher Balls.
Yellow, Crusher Balls.
See, it's a simple card, nice and easy to play, especially if you're going against the bigger bombs.
Yeah, like, for me, it's surprising that set 1 cards have still held value.
For example, Sensu Bean, Objection.
Like, so many set 1 cards are staying in decks, and we're now on set 7.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty mad. 2 of some of the best blue cards in the game.
Mafuba. Self-explanatory.
Yeah. This saved me against Toa in round 1.
Of course, Toa's the big one. Mafuba is big boy?
Yeah.
Nice.
And pretty much as soon as I done that, it was essentially GG. Because
GG no re.
Yeah. Like, as soon as the Mafuba to 7-drop, it just lost all steam.
Cool.
1 Cabba the Revoker.
You don't need to run more than 1, do you?
I was debating on bumping up to 2, just because negating the skills of a battle card is really helpful in this meta again. And plus, play it as well, so it's just another body on board when you negate with it. 1 more of the Caulifla.
Cool, we've already went over in the main.
I run 1 inside just in case my opponent tries to stall me, just so I have a quick away.
A Stally Victory Strike deck, or...
I run 1 Vegeta and Cabba. It's essentially just the same reason as the Kefla. Barrier and Aegis are a pretty good combo. And it's just for if I want to go more defensive in certain matchups. Play 1 Vegeta Penitent Martyr. This is just for the Zamasu matchup if you have tokens. Just get rid of all the tokens and essentially just
win.
Annihilate the deck. 2 Betrayal of the Master. So, I've not seen many people run this.
Oh, it's kind of like, have you ever played the Fibers on Kamehameha?
Yeah. Like, basically, for those of you who don't know, people play decks where they will get big guys out very early in the game. This just bounces it back to the hand, and essentially just resets their turn, so they have to waste more resources getting it back out.
Cool.
The last 2 cards,
very good card.
Flying
Nimbus.
Just say against the mirror match, just shuts it down, or just against any aggro deck in general, just shuts down the turn.
Cool. So that's the deck.
Yep.
So what were your matchups like for the end of the day?
First round, I went against Toa, against one of my friends from Fanboy. I 2-0'd him. He got really unlucky though, to be fair. By like turn 3, he milled 3 time regulators. Which, like, even I had to just stop the game for a second, just go, I'm really sorry about this. Round 2, I went up against Shenron Victory Strike, the Height of Mastery. That was probably one of the closest games that I had, because it was against one of my good friends, Ryan Sheldon. Shout out to him.
Yep, big enough player.
And I managed to win 2-1 because in the 3rd game I survived his Height of Mastery and he world pieced out a Path to Greatness and comboed for like 70-something thousand, and I just managed to out combo him. Like shout out to Champa Meadows in this deck. It's ridiculous.
What's your toughest matchup with this deck?
So my toughest matchup, all round is Baby. Baby is pretty much an auto lose for this deck.
Yeah.
It's just you're getting rid of my cards by game mechanic. I just can't keep up with them.
Cool. Any shout outs to anyone else in particular?
In general, shout out to all the Team Fanboy, helping me develop this deck to my liking, just helping me get better in general at the game, because I've been in and out of it recently. But all my mates have just been helping me get back into it, go into the competitive scene, and this is how it turned up.
Cool. Well, thanks a lot for the deck profile, Frank. It was a great day, and so hope to see you in the next deck profile.
Peace out.